So you two would then be in the group clearing out the fortress of Stone Eye.
Correct.
Up in the mountains, your Dovagard fighting the ninjas to rescue Amiko and recover the sword.
I just remember exactly where we're at.
As you do. So you're
Here's head down.
So you guys will finish clearing that out. You're going to rescue the people you need rescuing. You're going to collect the artifacts you need collecting. And then you two, well, you, Ventus, come to a realization that you're on a different path. You're going to pack. You're going to head back to Novagard where everybody else is going as well. So the party's going back to Novagard to continue the quest, but you feel that I believe you are on a quest for power, and this is not a quest for power. This is going to take a long time of your life to complete,
And not get me to where I
and
want.
not get you anywhere you want. So you're going to part ways with the party. So basically, you're going to end up at a local tavern in Dovagard, right? Discussing what you're going to do, where you want to go. You're going to overhear something because it's a big place of adventure. People are coming and going. You're talking about power and looking for stuff and whatever. You overhear rumors of a great mage who inhabits an island to the south. Still part of the northern lands. The island is called Talisky. Talisky. They call rulers what they are. They're Jarls. We're going to steal that. So they're the local Jarl. Name is Keith Rin. Rules a small walled city that primarily trades by ship with Dovagard.
I must have been drunk when I wrote this down because I can't freaking read it. H-N-E-F-T-A-F-A-L.
Exactly. It's thick. H.
H-N-E-F-T-A-F-A-L.
No, I do. No idea what that is.
I don't know if it's one of those Asian weapons or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just things I'm looking at this up. I got a dozen cure light ones. I don't need to buy one. These are things I'm trying to sell to get money. All my money is in the insurance. It's just not one of my
And I think the Ravens Rhyme Inn.
well, that's where we kept on getting mugged at and robbed at and
Beat up and thrown off the roof. And,
yeah.
yeah.
Good old times.
But there's hundreds of places you can go anywhere. Go anywhere to a different tavern, go to a different tavern. That's the one we were in. The one we would know.
Okay, that's the one we're going to use.
Okay.
And I stand up and say, "Who's looking for an adventure?"
And people go, yay! They're drinking, they're having a good time. Adventure, yeah!
And nobody of real value has stood up and said anything.
Well, a lot of guys cheer you on. They like the thought of adventure. There's a lot of big Norsemen in here and barbarian types. They're always looking to
Look into the diversity.
most of them, you notice, will be in guilds, so they'll say, "Hey, adventure," but you know they'll ask you, "What guild are you with?" You say, "None." Oh, okay. Yeah. Type thing. Roll perception then.
Recognize or? Because
Sure.
I'm looking around while he's doing this.
Roll off.
He's going to beat me.
Roll off,
17.
roll off.
17.
18.
Oh! You might want
He didn't actually get it, he just wanted to
I know.
All right. The only person other you see is not of the ordinary. You see a halfling. It's a halfling female who seems very cheery and very happy in kind of colored, feathery robes. Looks like a sorceress. Kind of makes her way over. We'll say, "I'm up for an adventure." I find it halflings.
I'm up for a good time.
What is your experience, little lady?
is a sorceress believing in luck.
Are you one of these that feel that you always have to do the good thing, the right thing, all the time? I'm tired of those times.
She says, no, I'm pretty neutral in my attitude.
The one that neutral pisses him off.
She believes in using her innate talents and good fortune to survive incredible odds.
Sound like you might be a good mix with this party.
Oh, great. What are we adventuring?
What are we doing? I've heard rumors of a mage on one of the other islands near Talisky.
Oh. Okay.
I think of going there or try and find power.
Oh,
Get stronger, more powerful, so we can defeat all our enemies.
I like defeating enemies. I'm up for that. Mage and more information sounds great to me. So how do we split this power?
Evenly. So I hate having NPCs.
Sounds good. I do magic and tricks and cast spells and rely on good fortune and overcoming the odds. What do you two do?
I pull up my axe. This is what I do.
All right, you're the brawn. You must be the brains.
I start laughing.
Oh yeah, I'm all the brains in this place. Start bragging how much.
What is
No.
your intelligence? Just curious.
No.
I say, we would not give him that much credit.
Oh, okay. You board a large wooden ship with a dragon's head carved into the front, large vertical striped sails, and head for the island. As you get there, arriving, you're greeted by massive evergreen trees that stretch into the sky, wooden arches that decorate the docks and trim buildings, carved into knotwork designs, and the land rising from the docks to a large brick, wood, and thatch castle resting on the hill far above. Clouds are white against the blue sky, and the water is clear but cold as chunks of ice float near shore, giving way to large clusters further out. As you dock, you are met by tall, strong men and outfitted in furs and leather armor with iron helms decorated with ram's horns, who wield great axes.
I like these guys.
Quickly turn your attention, or their attention, to your ship, to your ship's captain, as you guys walk off onto the dock. Walk up a dirt path, or walk down a dirt path under some arches towards the town, or the large city, rather, the walled city, and you are there. So you got an island, south. The bottom half of the island is warmer, or free of snow, stunted grassland and whatnot. Walled city, right near the dock. And then beyond that, it rises up to hills, where in the city there's like a castle where the ruler would live. And then beyond that, you can see mountain ranges out, and beyond that, snow and ice.
Yeah, as we're, because it's around midday. Say like maybe go for lunch at one of the taverns and ask one of the guys on the way in what's a good place for like a lunch,
Okay.
like a good meal.
Fair enough. You walk down and they direct you to the Cunning Fox. So at the same time, other character.
Oh, I'm here?
The last orders you received have you on a small boat crossing the ocean headed north to an island in the lands of Dovagard. You sit in the back of a small two-seater wooden ship wrapped in a black cloak to keep the water and frost off. Your cowl is pulled over your head and your face is wrapped, so the only description of you your guide can remember is vague at best. The lands are unknown to you, but you've been supplied with a simple map showing the region and the name of the local tavern and inn where your accommodations have been arranged. Your ship docks a good half-mile down from the docks, as not to announce your arrival. You onboard the ship, walk through the edge of the icy water onto a rocky What's that?
Disembark.
Disembark. You disembark from the ship and walk through the edge of the icy water onto a rocky, stunted grassland or scrubland heading for the city of Talisky nearby.
What was the name of the tavern again? Sorry.
Cunning Fox. It isn't long before you arrive at the walled city and are able to slip in without being noticed by the local watch. You make your way over to the tavern mentioned, tavern and or inn mentioned, where orders will await you.
Okay.
We'll head to the Cunning Fox.
Okay?
Is it a tavern and inn, or just a tavern?
It is a tavern and inn.
So we can get lodging here as well.
Yeah, this will be a 5-foot brown hair, amber-eyed, wears fine clothing and an amulet of luminous crystal. Serving girl at the Cunning Fox.
I'm gonna ask if there are rooms available.
And she says there are. There are rooms available for 5 gold. Let me just double check that is correct. In stay 5 gold per person.
Per room.
Per room.
So if 2 people share a room.
You're welcome to.
Hmm?
Yeah, you can.
Are the accommodations set for 2 people per room?
No, you will have. We can provide a cot.
I'm gonna pay for 3 nights.
Okay.
Not sure how long we're gonna stay, but I'm pretty sure we'll be here for at least 3 nights.
All right.
So I'll pay for my own room.
Okay. She says no, food is not included, but today's special is baked crayfish and mulberry tarts with a glass of wine.
Can I get a mug of ale instead of wine?
Tankard of ale, sure.
And that's what I'm gonna get.
It'll actually drop it down to 1 silver piece.
1 silver?
And how much was it for with the wine and everything?
2.
2 silver?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take the one with the wine.
All right. And you pace as well. You guys go into the tavern, relax, and have
Burn it.
food. Oh, beautiful.
Did you say burn it?
All right. All right, so you get some information from the local guard, and you're at your tavern/inn. There's lots of people in here milling about, all kinds of different characters.
Fairly busy.
Fairly busy.
I'm gonna just walk around after I eat with my ale and see if I can hear anything about the mage, and if I don't hear anything, I'm just start dropping little hints of that I'm looking for the mage and that.
Okay, roll perception.
14.
14. All right, you're gonna overhear information about the ice trolls again. So you heard ice trolls from the guards. So
Right.
You're going along the same line. You're listening for anything that snags, anything to do with the mage. The mage, they think, has something to do with driving creatures from the north east. And you're hearing that one of the groups down there is thinking about taking a quest offered by a local abbey to rid them of ice trolls. That object of power has to be recovered from the abbey and brought back to the city for the monks.
That sounds very interesting to me. An object of power.
Okay.
Yeah. Go back
So
to the
these
table.
guys are in a guild and they're talking about taking this quest, and you just overhear.
Where are the monks at in the city?
Right now, you would know
Thanks.
unless you gather information.
This is another big walled city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a metropolis.
I'm going to ask if there is a map maker close by.
Cartographer in the area?
Yeah.
Yep. They'll point you down near the docks.
I'm going to let them know I'm going to head that way, see if I can get a map of the city so we can find our way around easier.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna head out.
Yeah.
All right. You leave, and you two will be hanging out there. So you're gonna go down
Back to the dock area.
back to the dock.
The cartographer there pointed me to.
Mm-hmm. Let's say for 4 gold, you can get a map of the area, very detailed.
It's not too bad, I don't think. I will pay for it.
Okay.
Gives me a map of the city and surrounding, or just the city?
You can have either a map of the city for 10 silver, or you can have a map of the island for 4 gold.
Okay, I want the map of the city as well.
Okay. Roll a diplomacy check.
21.
4 gold, whole thing. Give you a map of the city and a map of the island. All right, head back. He comes back in with a map, sits down at the table.
I'm gonna show you the map of the city, so stuff we need to find, make it a lot easier for us.
Okay.
And a map of the whole island.
Alright.
I've heard rumors of ice trolls being pushed out of the north to the east, and possibly a group of monks has an adventure to go up to the abbey to retrieve a item of power for him and bring it back here.
Okay. Do you roll the map while we're,
Yeah.
Okay. So like just kind of get like a general direction, an idea of where we're going type of thing, and
Okay. You make your way over, and you're going to find what looks like almost like a dojo, like an Eastern-inspired building. And on the front of it, it's going to say Luna in big letters, and it's got a symbol which looks like that. There's a dragon and a crescent moon.
That's what that was all about on Facebook.
And you will make your way in. And as you make your way in, there are tables set up. So you're in a big hall.
Mhm.
It'd be like almost like a big tavern room. On the far eastern end, there's going to be a bar with people behind it. In the middle, there's going to be a series of long wooden tables with seats all around it. People drinking, researching things, going through maps, whatnot. On the far left side, it's going to be a staircase going up to a second story, like little balcony, overseeing the thing. People up there talking, weapons out, talking strategy, all kinds of things. Different people of all nature.
So it looks like I'd go up to the bar area to...
You can go up to the bar area. If you go up to the bar area, you are going to see a woman with red and white long hair, upkept, who looks gorgeous. She looks just like taken care of. And she will ask you what you do. Hello!
We heard rumors of issues with ice trolls. We heard that there have been issues with ice trolls.
Ah!
Doesn't matter, he's screaming it out everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
So wherever works for you.
Okay, so she says...
I could have credentials.
Oh,
here.
yeah, for sure,
So
for sure.
if you want here, I could easily be here and
Okay,
have.
yep. So she says, well, we are an adventurers guild. We're one of the famous adventurers guilds. We have outposts in Talisky, Ashura, the Frozen Reaches, and Atlas City. If you become a member of the guild, you have access to all of our quests, services as well, such as healing, hirelings, quests, food, payment.
And what is the cost of joining such an illustrious guild?
There's no cost, she says, to joining the guild, but you must represent the guild properly. You must be an active adventurer and complete adventures and bring glory and uphold our name. If you go on a series of quests and do nothing but fail, we would ask you to leave the guild or point you towards maybe a lesser guild or something you could handle. As we are a famous guild full of all kinds. And looking around, you see all kinds of people that look amazing in their
So they all look as good as me?
area. So someone from the room comes up to you and starts talking to you about the local area and the quest.
So yeah, we're looking for somebody local that can help us find our way around.
I can help you with that.
Are you still like hooded and everything, so we can't really make out who you are, or no?
No, I'm not, like, I've got a hood on, but it's not like pulled up or anything. I'm small size, I have jet black hair, eyes are almost pure white, I'm short. I'm 3'4", 35 pounds. Like there's not much to me.
Size-wise, you look gnomish,
Yeah, I've got
but you don't look gnomish.
I've got jet black hair. I've got very small very small facial features. Like the general impression, like it bleeds into my face. It's so small. It's nothing really stands out.
You look really creepy.
Not so much creepy, just doesn't leave an impression. Like you couldn't pinpoint anything. Like his eyes or his nose.
You couldn't say he's halfling or he's tiefling or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Your name, good sir.
My name is Sir Lord Mentis Slag.
Sir Lord Mentis Slag. That's a bit of a mouthful.
You can just call me Mentis. And you?
I will call you Mentis. And you,
And
good
your
sir.
name? And your name?
And I am Oscar. And you would be
I am Davrix.
Davers?
Davrix.
Oh, Davrex.
Davrix Thane. And you, young lady.
Amy Hollendock.
We walked up these big stone doors.
Walk up to two big closed doors.
Stone or wooden doors?
It'll be stone wood.
It'll be stone or wood.
Stone and wood. Stone doors inlaid with wood and metal.
Would you like me to open them or?
Shall we knock? It is someone else's home.
We know that the monks are no longer here. We don't need to knock. I'm going to attempt to open the door.
Okay. Spread second forces to large door.
16.
16 is pretty good, so you need to push. You're going to open up the main room. You're going to be greeted with a large chamber. In the chamber there will be a fountain right in the beginning. Has a little bit of water in it. More of a pedestal fountain. Like a holy...
Like at the regular church you
Yeah.
do this thing.
Yeah. Then they have some tables with some embroidered cloth, candles, and religious artifacts, and they are smashed, and the items are tossed on the floor. Looks like something has been in here, and they're causing some trouble.
Well, I'm going to go to the religious artifacts.
Okay?
There might be things that the monks would like.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little bonus in it if we bring them back
There you
more
go.
than the item they asked for.
Okay?
Because we did get a vague description of the item we're supposed to grab, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And these aren't them.
No.
But I will.
Pick up some little wooden idols and stone idols and whatnot, put them in a bag. And the only other... Oh, perception.
21.
21. The only other thing you see in this room is a dead ice troll. He's in the middle of the room by the broken tables, and he is on the ground. Seems to be destroyed.
I'm going to attempt to use my tracking skills to determine when the activity took place in here, whether it was a short time ago, hours ago, days ago, weeks ago, months ago.
Okay?
27.
Looks like Diego. Diego.
So the goal has been burned properly to not come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
This happened approximately 1 day ago.
Well, I will let you know if there was another group that was thinking of going on this venture as well, but I heard them talking when I was in the one tavern.
Did they leave yesterday?
They might have. I don't know.
We need to make sure we complete our mission. That's what we were brought here to do.
I agree. Are we all in agreement on that? Looking at Amy and Oscar.
They say yes.
I love his woman voice. So much like his regular voice.
Yes.
You're not helping.
Now, exit doors out of this room.
North, east, west. The north door is directly above.
Does this look like the church part?
The
Pews
welcome
and all
part. No pews,
that? Okay.
just tables and fountain. North door goes up. East or left-hand door about halfway up the room and over. And the right-hand door or west door is in the south part of the